Good morning. Lots of people ask me, how can I help my child before they start school? What do they need to know? What do they need to be able to do? How can I make it better for them? So we're going to send you a few ideas. This week's idea, getting them ready for Reception 2020, is all about self-care, all about how they can care for themselves when they're at school. So, self-care. How can we help with this? What is it? What are the key things that we need to be getting ready? Going to the toilet. Washing your hands. Dressing and undressing. Using a tissue. Asking for help. Tidying up. And eating. These key things of self-care, if you could support your child with them to get to a certain level, it would be fantastic in their preparation for reception. I'm going to talk through them just very quickly, in general, just giving you a little bit of support as to how and why and what you can do. Washing your hands. It's really important that children can wash their hands properly using soap and water. I've given you a link for a video to show you with a song of how children should be washing their hands, and grown-ups, but play it with your child a few times. Practice. At these times, children have been washing their hands really, really well, singing the song Happy Birthday to it to make sure they've done it for long enough. Going to the toilet. At home, with you by their side, it's very different to going to the toilet at school. Encourage them to do it by themselves, to be confident to go to the loo and wipe themselves using toilet paper, knowing what to do. Do you have a different phrase? Let the class teacher know if you do, or encourage your child to be saying, please can I go to the toilet, so that they know what to say when they're at school. Dressing and undressing. Let your child practice putting on their school uniform and taking it off. This will help them to be ready to do this when they have a swimming lesson or when they get changed back out from their PE kit into their school uniform. It's important that they have practiced with their clothes. We will be there to help, but it's a good thing if they can do most of it independently. Show them where their name label is so they know how to identify their clothes. Find clothes that make it slightly easier for them, so shoes that don't have laces. Boys' shirts, girls' shirts that have the buttons on the outside but Velcro on the inside. Teach them tricks. One of my favourite tricks is on the next slide. To put your coat on with the flip trick. So you put the coat on the floor with the top of the coat facing their feet. They put their arms in the armholes, they flick it over their head, and hey presto, their coat is on. It's amazing how this works and allows them to be independent. Using a tissue. We must make sure that they recognise when they've got a runny nose or when they've sneezed, to find a tissue, sneeze into it, blow their nose, catch it, those germs, bin it and kill it, and to wash their hands straight away afterwards. Encourage your child before they start school to be using a knife and fork properly, to be trying different foods so that when school lunch is put in front of them, it's not unusual and they're quite used to seeing something different that they are prepared to try. Tidying up. Get your child into the habit of helping you to tidy up. When they walk in through the door, hanging their coat up, not just taking it off and leaving it on the floor. When they've had lots of toys out, getting them to put them away. All of these things will help them in preparation to when we do tidying up at school or when they come in to put their coat on their peg and their bag in the box. Sometimes we use a piece of music and they know that when they hear this piece of music, they have to tidy up. Try it at home. It's lots of fun. Asking for help. This is always an important one. They need to let us know when something is wrong. They need to let us know when they don't feel very well. They need to come and tell us and ask for our help. Most children just expect you to know, so this is a good one to model with them. I need your help. Please can you help me put my shoes on? Please can you help me zip up my coat? All of these things will help your child in preparation for reception. Play games with them for these things. Make it fun. They're going to have a great time when they come to reception at Banstead Prep School.